What's up guys, this is the Phantom Yu-Gi-Oh player coming at you on my channel, the Yu-Gi-Oh player, because I don't want to have to change my name and update all my videos. Today we're going to be discussing a few things about Yu-Gi-Oh, the game, what's going to happen, what's going to go to 1 or possibly banned, what's coming up to 2 or 3, and what if Evil Swarm Ophion goes to 1, the decks that you'll see the most play out of coming up next format. Stay tuned for the results and the answers. First topic, what's gonna get hit? Throughout my research of this format, I just now came back into this game probably at the beginning of the summer, so about June was when I first came back into the game. I was playing X-Sabers because it was the only deck I really knew how to play. It still did relatively well, even though the format had changed, and I still had like Rescue Cat in there, a bunch of stuff that got changed I didn't even know about. Cards, in my opinion, that are going to go to 1 are banned. First is Evil Swarm Ophion. The ability to make that card with Rescue Rabbit and the 2 Heliotropes, and the fact that he has his own protection card, Infestation, whatever the thing is. I don't play against the deck that much, but a card that can basically his own lance, plus lances and dresses that can protect him, that's just a little too broken to be able to negate things like Christia, Stardust, Gores, Tragodia. All those cards are cards that Konami's not making money off of right now because of the one card Ophion. So if Ophion goes to 1, you'll see stuff like Stardust Dragon seeing more play, probably Malefic Skill Drain will see a lot more play. What else is there? Possibly maybe even Herald Perfection. That was always one of my favorites. I'd love to see that deck come back. But you never know. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! You never know what could come back and be a rogue deck, what could be tier 1. So yeah, that's Evil Swarm Ophion. You can leave your comments in the comment box below. Tell me how you feel. Please don't argue comments or anything. This is just my own personal opinion of what might happen. So yeah, we'll go and get into the second card. Eradicator Epidemic Virus. This card, up until the release of Crazy Box, wasn't actually that broken of a card, but now it's become virtually splashable in any deck you see. Like, you could see a deck that plays absolutely 0 dark monsters, but generic level 4. Like, you could play Eradicator and Crystal Beast as long as you could summon Crazy Box. Crazy Box to 3000, even if you summon Crazy Box and you don't even use the effect, it's just the Eradicator target. It makes Eradicator too good. Eradicator, in my opinion, needs to go to 1 or 0. It's essentially the same thing as Imperial Order right now, because you just draw and they're like, oh, Eradicator, Tribute Crazy Box, call spells. What do you do? Okay, well, I'll set 5 traps and hope for the best. Or if they call traps, what do you do? If you're playing a deck like Gadgets or X-Sabers or anything that's trap heavy, you get called traps, what do? You have no protection now. So Eradicator went from being about a 50-cent card up to about a $3 or $4 common, just because of Crazy Box. The Crazy Box won't get hit, the card's not that good, but it's just the Eradicator target is what makes it broken. Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion saw no play hardly ever until XYZs came out. You'd see it occasionally in the Saber deck or the Blackwing deck just to get the Fusion out to synchro with it, but now it's seeing more play than ever. I played Harpies for a while after I came back into the game. It's so broken to be able to go Summon Monk, Channelier, get a random Harpy, Instant Fusion, get a level 4 Fusion. That's Shockmaster and, another level, rank 4 right there. That's just way too good right now. Even if it's not the XYZ, still being able to synchro with that, with the new synchros that are coming out, the card's just a little too broken right now. It's not going to get banned. The card can't get banned, but it's definitely not coming up to 3. I could see it going back down to 1. I don't think it's broken enough to actually get banned, unless, you know, something like Thousand Eyes Restrict came back, which I doubt will ever happen. But the Instant Fusion, I play it my Saber deck right now, and it's just, I can honestly tell you that that card's way too good right now. So, in my opinion, that card's going to 1. Super Rejuvenation. Yeah, card that's didn't see any play from the Exodia Dragon deck until now. The fact that you can basically +4 and 5 at your end phase, and even if you draw the other Super Rejuve, you know, you're plussing like 10 cards at your end phase. That's just, no, that shouldn't happen. That's basically Pot of Greed. Super Rejuve is either going to go to 1 or banned. Me personally, I think it should go to 1 before banned, just because, you know, that, I don't know, I just don't like to see stuff like that get banned that's only good for that one deck. Because dragons, you know, you've seen dragons, they come and go. E-dragons won't be good forever. I think the card should go to 1, not banned. But it was even broken enough with the Exodia Dragon deck a while back. You know, I don't even know when that was a while back. But it's a really broken card. You know, I'll be like, well, I've ditched 4 dragons this turn, I'll draw 4. Oh look, I drew another Rejuve, I'll draw 4 more. Oh look, I drew another Rejuve, I'll draw 4 more. In phase, I'll ditch all these other dragons and use them next turn. It's too good for the E-Dragon deck. One topic I don't have on my list right now, but I'm going to go and discuss, is the E-Dragons. None of those guys are going to get hit. Not right now, at least. Eventually, I could see all of them going to 1, which would basically kill. You wouldn't need to ban them. If they went to 1, they'd be bad, just because, you know, it'd just be that one splash card, and it's like a power card. But, the dragons are not what's broken, I don't think. Being able to summon the 2 dragons and make your Dracosac, Master Blades, I don't think that's that broken. E-Dragons are easy to beat once you get over Master Blades or Dracosac or whatever. It's just the pluses they get from the Super Rejuve. What's going up on the ban list? Cards. This is a card that, in my opinion, can go from 2 up to 3, and that's Advanced Ritual Art. Advanced Ritual Art has recently just come back up to 2. I don't think it would change the game that much. Went up to 3. You know, nobody's really going to play Demise, OTK, or whatever anymore. It's just not consistent enough to be good. If it came up to 3, you could see a little bit more play from like Happy Herald, which the deck Happy Herald is kind of sucky anyway, because, you know, all the vanillas you play in it. But my mind just went blank, guys. I'm sorry. Advanced Ritual Art could definitely come up to 3, and I don't think it would change anything. That's probably going to be the one card I said that's going to give me the most hell, because of, oh, well, if this happens, this will happen, but I think the card coming up to 3 will be fine. Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. This card's been at 1 for some time now, ever since Blackwings were doing their whole thing. You know, then they put the Gale to 1, the Whirlwind to 1, the Kalute to 1, but Kalute came back up to 3. Honestly, if Gale came back up to 2, it wouldn't. I don't think it would hurt the game that much. Gale shouldn't ever be at 3, but Gale at 2 I don't think would be that bad. Either Gale should come up to 2 or Whirlwind should come up to 2. Whirlwind, you know, I'll play Whirlwind, they're like, oh, Typhoon. Or I have Thunder King on the field. Honestly, I could see Whirlwind coming up to 2 before Gale, but neither one of them should be at 2 or 3, both together. Whirlwind, for all I care, could be at 3 right now, just because they activate on me like, oh, Typhoon. Or I have Thunder King on the field. It doesn't even matter. But one of those 2, I think, should come up to 2. And stay at 2. Never be at 3. Gale at 3, bad Yu-Gi-Oh! Longfire Blossom. Been a while, hasn't it? Longfire Blossom now, the ability, now that they don't have the glow-up bulb, so what? You can go Longfire, Titania, or Longfire, Spore. So, you know, what's that? That's no different than, like, E-Dragons. I mean, so I might be able to pull out a Stardust and like, a Librarian and +1. Okay, big deal. Well, they're going to have a Dracosac and 2 tokens on the field already. Why does it even matter? So, Longfire can come up to 2. You know, Titania, well, she's not that hard to get over anymore. I mean, yeah, the whole thing, Longfire, you know, put the other one in your graveyard. What? You know, it doesn't even matter. I could definitely see Longfire going back up to 2. So, I think that's what's going to happen on the list. And we've got one more topic. we're going to talk about, and that's if Ophion goes to 1, what deck's going to be good next format. Decks that are going to be good next format, if Evil Swarm Ophion goes to 1, will be like this. You'll have X-Sabers, you'll have Blackwings, you also have Mermal, and Chaos Dragons. That's what I see. Possibly, I didn't even write this one down because I just now remembered it, possibly even, you know, Gladiator Beast. Just because of their big dude. I haven't seen the deck played in so long I don't even remember. But I play Sabers right now, and Sabers are really good right now. The only thing that hurts them is the not having the out to Ophion. But I mean, you can throw Tsukuyomi in there and sideboard, you know, to get over it. But Sabers are going to definitely be good next format. I see if Ophion goes to 1. I love Sabers. I've played them on and off for 2 or 3 years. Blackwings will be good again, especially if the Gale or the Whirlwind goes up to 2. But none of the Sabers and Blackwings, they'll never be tier 1 again because they've been around so long. They're pretty simple to beat. You know, Mermal. One player at my locals has that deck, and I've still yet to play against it, so I can't really say much about the playstyle of that deck. I've played it one time and I just demolished it. I didn't really see what was the big deal about it. But it'll be good, I think. Last deck, Chaos Dragons. I think Chaos Dragons will be pretty good. I mean, I've never really seen much play out of them since I've been back in the game, but they'd be a good deck, you know, Raz, Darkness, Metal, and especially with the new Blue Eyes deck coming out, you know. I don't think Konami's going to keep Ophion at 1 because of the new Blue Eyes deck, you know, the Cell product, Blue Eyes, Prophecy, all that junk, you know. Yeah, so if you will, just leave me some comments below here. You can private message me if you want to. We can talk about the ban list, you know, make a discussion, whatever. But yeah, just don't put rude or hateful comments, please, because I'll remove them, because you're an idiot. But yeah, we can peacefully discuss whatever's going to go on, because it's a card game. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and debate with grown men about, oh, this piece of paper is going to 1. If I say I think it's going to go to 1, I mean that. And I don't care if you bring up 10,000 facts why it shouldn't. That's what I think. So we'll have peaceful comments, or you'll get removed and blocked. So that's just how it is. So guys, leave me some comments below telling me what you think, and have a new video up by the end of the week. So peace guys, take it easy.